The day starts with fire and onions. The gentle crackle of wood burning sets the rhythm as I prepare a simple, tangy solution to pour over our sliced red onions. It's the kind of thing that feels small, but trust me, these pickled beauties are about to elevate everything. All around me, the farm is alive. The birds trade songs like old friends. The air is soft with their music, and our furry and feathery companions bask in the calm. It's one of those days where even the animals seem to understand that life is slow, sweet, and worth savoring. Somewhere between the breeze and birdsong, I find time for a little self-care. Because out here, nature isn't the only thing that needs nurturing. Today's recipe? A natural hair mask that smells so delicious I almost forgot it wasn't edible. Well, it actually is, but not today. I whipped up something truly nourishing. My dry, crunchy curls, they didn't just like it, they loved it. I left the mask in for 45 minutes, letting it do its magic, while the countryside hummed around me. Rinse. Followed by my favorite trio, Luster's pink lotion, a little castor oil, and a refreshing mist of rose water. Smells so good. I smell like roses. I wrapped a few sweet potatoes in foil, tossed them over the fire, "45 minutes later, perfection. Charred on the outside, soft and sweet within. And because one good thing deserves another, I laid a beautiful cut of beef over the flames. That smoky flavor, mad delicious. With everything ready, I built the most ridiculous OMAD bowl. Roasted sweet potatoes, fire-grilled beef slices, fresh tomatoes, sliced avocado, crisp cucumber, and sliced fried egg. And of course, those pickled red onions to finish it off. This bowl, it was ridiculous, really. As the meal wrapped up, the sky opened. A romantic countryside rain, gentle, steady, the kind that soaks the earth and feeds every living thing. Out here, the rain feels different. It's not a nuisance, it's a gift. The ducks pose proudly in shallow puddles, droplets clinging to their feathers like jewels. The grass glistens, the trees seem to breathe deeper. It's the joyful abundance of nature everywhere you look. Even the children, getting messy, but who cares? I couldn't resist sneaking into the greenhouse. It's cold in here, but the plants, they seem unfazed, reaching, stretching, thriving. The rain slows. I take a walk outside and the bunnies are nibbling on wet grass. Perfectly content. The day is still young. As I prep for the next meal, a sound catches my ear. Is that a new bird call? It's bright and unfamiliar. I swear Monkey Doo has invited them from the forest. Maybe it's my imagination running away in this whimsical garden fairy tale, but I like the idea. Maybe monkeys and birds do speak the same language. The smoke curls from the fire pit, strong, steady. He'll be up soon. And when he is, another simple, beautiful farm day begins again.